Hey, what's going on, guys? It's definitely one of my favorite weeks. Well, 2 weeks. It's when the MotoGP schedule has 2 races on back-to-back weeks. And I know I didn't talk about last week's MotoGP, but it was a pretty awesome race if you missed it. Of course, Ducati had 1-2 on the podium. And not just only that, the last, I'd say, 5-6 laps, I mean, you really didn't know who was going to win. There was still 4 or 5 guys in contention who could possibly win and be on the podium. And I'd say the last 3 laps, oh crap, here it goes. Well, doesn't matter. I'm training. I'm riding to work in the rain. That was just a couple drops. Anyway, yeah, man. Well, of course, Dovi won. He's by far the best rider on a Ducati right now, hands down. He's figured that bike out. He's mastered it. But I'll tell you what, man, Jorge Lorenzo, he definitely surprised me, man, because he's usually the one that likes to get out front, stretch out the lead, and maintain the race. He don't usually like to dogfight, man, but that dog has some fight in him this weekend. I think if there was a couple more laps, honestly, I don't know that Lorenzo would not have actually got by Dovizioso for the win. Now let's talk about this week. This week we got the Red Bull Ring, which is known as Ducati's GP. Just because the speeds that they get on there on the straightaways, it's hard for the other manufacturers to compete with the Ducati. I do expect the Ducati to win. I think, though, the dark horse on the Ducati to watch this week is going to be Daniele Petrucci. I think Petrucci has a very good shot to come into this race. As long as he can manage his tires, I think he has a great shot to come in here and steal a win. At least be on the podium. I'd say my favorite to win, obviously, is Dovi. Marquez said he's going to throw everything he got at the Ducatis this weekend, which, I mean, hopefully throws a little bit too much at the Ducatis and has some bad luck. Because like I said last week, our last video, you are definitely going to need him to have some bad luck for anybody else to make this championship interesting. And I just hope, like, in all serious, I really hope Yamaha can figure out this rear tire situation, man. Because they can't make a race distance on a set of tires. They can run the hardest compound and still not make it. I mean, I really believe that if Rossi had a better grip towards the end, he probably could have been in there too. I mean, he wasn't all that good all weekend, practice or qualifying, and come race day, I mean, he found an extra gear, an extra something, because he got out there and was leading, and then I feel like the rear end just faded on him, and you know, he had to settle with a 4th, and it's sucky, man. One of the greatest MotoGP riders, Yamaha just can't figure out that bike, man, or the rear end issue. But yeah, man, like I said, if Dovi doesn't win this weekend, I think the other rider that's really going to be there is going to be Daniele Petrucci. Now, I've seen Petrucci have really good races, really good race pace, but it's almost like he doesn't manage his tires as well as Dovi does on the Ducati. So it seems like he falls off a little bit faster towards the end of the race. just an observation. I don't know if it's true. But yeah, next year when he's on the factory Ducati, man, I expect him to be just as dominant as Dovi on that thing. Totally 100%. But anyway, guys, are you guys looking forward to the MotoGP race? Do you like the MotoGP races being on back-to-back? Because I know I do. I forget who it was. One of the GP riders complained about the way the GP schedule is. I mean, really? I don't think it's that hard. And then again, it's not me doing it. I'm sure your body takes a beating traveling all around the world, different time zones, jet lag all the time. I'm sure that can get tough. But I don't think it's bad the way it is, man. I mean, I didn't travel as much as them, but being in the military, man, we got to travel some places, and we'd be jet lagged for a couple days, but, you know, day 0, you're sucky, day 1, you're sucky, day 2 or 3, you're over it, man. But, yeah, so if you guys got any difference of opinion on how this weekend is going to go, comment in the video. If you like what I got, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Other than that, guys, if you're off today, take care and ride safe and have a good day, guys. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.